Hello, hello, ladies. Okay, energetic alignment with premium prices. Let's talk about this because one of the most common patterns I see in ambitious and high achieving women is this. They know logically that their work is worth more, right? That their work is highly valuable. They know they get exceptional results and their expertise is deep. They don't do surface level, they are a fountain of knowledge. Their clients genuinely get life-changing results. And yet, when it comes to the moment of naming the number, their price, their investment fee, something happens internally. Okay. Doubt creeps in, the price gets dropped, and the offer gets qualified and hedged and softened until the fee no longer reflects the value that's being delivered. And I've been there. I've been there many a time myself. So this isn't a strategy problem. This isn't actually even a confidence problem in the kind of conventional sense. This is what I would call an identity problem. It's a misalignment between the fee that you're charging and the version of yourself you're currently embodying. Okay, the nervous system doesn't lie. If a number feels unsafe, your body will contract around it. You'll feel like a tightening, a contraction. And that contraction shows up in how you present, how you sell, and how you hold yourself in a conversation. Okay, so this exercise I'm going to take you through exists because of all of this, right? And I created it to really help you close the gap between where you are now and the version of you who charges and holds and receives premium fees with complete ease. And it works by using contrast, okay? By briefly placing your nervous system in the energetic reality of a fee far higher than the one that you're planning to charge. So that when you return to your actual number, the fee you want to charge, your system can recalibrate and the resistance or the contraction sort of drops. Okay, it's a simple exercise, it's really fast, but when you allow yourself to genuinely go there, okay, you have to really anchor into these feelings rather than sort of just rushing through it because you understand it on an intellectual level. So I use a version of this process with my own clients, and the shift it creates is consistently real. Okay, you can do it over and over again whenever you want to raise your fees. Okay, here we go. Before we start, I want you to just take a moment to kind of ground yourself, settle yourself, maybe just lean back in your chair, feel that support, take a couple of nice, long, deep breaths in and out. Nowhere to be apart from right here with me, okay? So this is a powerful, like I said, it's a powerful yet simple exercise designed to minimize and in many cases completely dissolve any sort of fear, doubt, or nervousness, anxiety you feel about increasing your fees, okay, and charging premium fees. Okay, so it's you get the most out of this exercise when you've already decided what your offer, what you want to charge for your offer, okay, what you're planning to charge for it. So you'll have a number in mind, all right? So bring into your awareness the fee, that number that you want to charge, okay, just the fee itself. Maybe you want to even see it written down, something like that. You write it down and you look at it, or you hold that number in your mind. How much do you want to charge for your offer? And then I want you to really notice how this makes you feel. Okay. Give a name to that specific emotion that comes up for you. It could be fear, it could be doubt, nervousness, inadequacy, inferiority, or something else entirely. Maybe it's excitement for you. Maybe it's a combination of both, right? But just notice when you look at that number, if you imagine saying that out loud to someone, this is how much this costs, this is the investment to work with me, what comes up in your body? Okay. Then once you've labeled that emotion, I want you to really notice the intensity of this emotion. On a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 means you feel nothing at all, and 10 is like, oh God, this is so intense. It's a whole body feeling. Okay, so where would you place it right now? What number would you give it on a scale of 0 to 10? How strongly or how intense do you feel that emotion? And there's no need to change anything at this stage. We're just simply noticing. Okay, now you acknowledge something important. The version of you who charges this fee with confidence, with ease, with conviction already exists vibrationally in the field of pure potentiality. Okay. Also acknowledge that there exists another version of you, a version who charges twice the fee that you're planning to charge and who does so with confidence, ease, and conviction. Both versions exist. So, what I want you to do now is in your mind's eye, it's easiest if you do this with your eyes closed. In your imagination, in your mind's eye, I want you to tune in to the version of you who charges twice as much as you're planning to charge right now, whatever that number is for you. Double the fee. And I'm going to help you get into this, okay? So I want you to imagine they have a long queue of clients who are waiting patiently for you to announce your next spot is available. And they're waving their bank cards and their credit cards, and they can't wait for you to announce you've got a coaching spot available in your offer. There are so many inquiries about your services. You maybe have a wait list and you're having these amazing sales conversations where your ideal client is like, hell yeah, send me the Stripe link. Like, when can we start? It's a no-brainer, slam dunk offer that your people are absolutely obsessed with. Imagine stating this higher fee, the one that's twice as much, with complete confidence, with excitement. Yeah, it's this amount. And imagine your client responding with, let's go, let's do it. Where do I sign? When do we start? And imagine how much you enjoy working with these clients who are so all in with you. They are so invested in this program, in your coaching services. They show up, they're doing the work, they're getting transformational results. Notice the caliber of them, those people. Notice the ease. Notice the fun. Notice the phenomenal transformations and results they achieve through working with you at this level. And just, if you need to pause the video, allow yourself to really experience this. Now, to help embed these principles more deeply, bring your awareness to the following reflections. What does it feel like when you are charging twice the fee that you're planning to charge with complete confidence and ease? What does it feel like when you have client after client saying yes to your offerings? Just allow yourself to stay with those sensations. Or if you want to pull out a journal, write your answers in as much detail as possible. Feel what you feel and hear what you hear and see what you see and really amplify what you're feeling until all you can feel is pure positive emotion. And for now, just let that emotional state fully register in your body, thinking about that fee that is double the amount you want to charge. And feel free to press pause and hang out there, have some fun. And then gently bring your attention back to the original fee that you were planning to charge. And ask yourself, how does it feel now to charge this amount? How does it feel now to charge the amount you'd originally planned to charge? And again, on that scale from 0 to 10, where's your emotion now? And if you didn't rush through this exercise, you'll likely notice that your negative emotions around charging high-end fees have reduced quite a bit or possibly disappeared altogether. And you might suddenly feel quite confident about charging what you'd originally planned. And this is simply because you briefly placed yourself into a much higher energetic level of consciousness. And by creating a contrast in your mind between the fee you want to charge and a fee that is twice as high, your system recalibrates. This is a powerful way to move beyond internal resistance and become aligned with charging high-end fees way more quickly. And you might need to repeat this exercise a few times again in the future when you want to raise your fees again. That's completely normal. But this is a fast and effective way to empower yourself to charge your worth as a service provider, as a coach, as a consultant, and to feel grounded and confident doing so. Okay, I hope you found this helpful. Enjoy.